So you think about starting the carnivore diet? Well, I've just come off a strict month of eating carnivore, and on this video I'm going to detail the pros and the cons of eating this way, and also make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to detail how much weight I lost over the month doing the carnivore diet. Hi there, John here. Welcome to my low carb life. This channel will bring you local reviews, tips and information to lead your best low carb life. So if you like the sound of that, consider subscribing and turn notifications on so you don't miss an upload from me. So over the month I've just been eating meat and dairy products, and so let's go through the pros and cons and you can decide whether you want to give it a try for yourself. So the first positive that I found with the carnivore diet was weight loss. So as I said earlier, I'll detail exactly how much weight I lost at the end of the video, so stick around for that. But generally, cutting out the carbs, going zero carb, also increased protein, because obviously it's meat and dairy that you're eating on this diet. That's going to keep you fuller for longer. And also fat burning. All the things can help you lose weight. And also if you're coming from a low carb or keto background, the fat burning is going to be starting quicker, whereas you can be successful on any diets coming into carnivore. Just might take a bit longer. So my second positive for the carnivore diet is not having to bother tracking any macros. There's no worrying about MyFitnessPal whether you're going to go over a certain carb limit or not, because you're eating a pretty much zero carb diet. So just eat what you want, as long as it's meat or dairy products, you're going to be fine. Unless you really want to track the macros, you don't have to bother to. It makes life so much easier. Just eat what you want and you're good to go. And the third positive, which leads on pretty much from the last point, is how simple it is. There's no worrying about complicated recipes or stressing about what you're going to have to eat or getting complicated shopping lists. You just know what you're doing. You're going to get your meat, you're going to get your dairy, you're going to pop your meat in the oven or the air fryer, however you're cooking it, and you're good to go. So the fourth positive about the carnivore diet is it can help you sort out inflammation problems. So this isn't something I actually suffer from myself, but if you do suffer from inflammation, the carnivore diet helps you eliminate food groups so you can find out what's causing your inflammation problems. Then if you want to, after that, you can introduce food groups one by one, and then you'll be able to work out what it is that's affecting you, and then you can change your diet accordingly. So, question for you. Have you tried the carnivore diet, or will you be trying it? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be interested to find out what your experiences of it. And also, if you're getting value from this video, want to give it a like, because it really helps the channel out. So now it's time to move on to the negatives of the carnivore diet, because it's not a positive. And the main negative we need to talk about, I'm going to have to be blunt here, so buckle in, it's toilet problems, bathroom issues. So basically you're probably thinking, yeah, carnivore diet, lack of fibre, I'm not going to be able to go to the bathroom, I'm going to be constipated. But you will probably find, because I've done this twice now, both times it's been the same, it's the opposite to that. Let's be blunt, it's called diarrhoea. And you're probably going to find that there's a lot of visits to the bathroom, and you may need to stock up on toilet water, to be honest. I mean, there are ways around this with medication and stuff, but you're probably just going to have to, so to speak, sit it out if you do decide to do it. Your body will get used to it, but I think it's a shock to the system to start with. And you just need to know that if you are going to be doing this diet, because I don't think many people talk about it openly, you could end up spending a lot of time in the bathroom. So now I've got that out of the way, let's move on to the rest of the negatives. Another negative about the carnivore diet is the opposite to simplicity. Basically, it can be a bit boring. It can be quite restrictive. Obviously, just meat and dairy products. Now, it is what you make of it, and you can spice these things up and make them a bit more interesting. And you can have a variety of different cuts of meat. But yeah, it depends how adventurous you are. It could become quite boring after a while. So just be aware that if you're going to do the carnivore diet, you probably want to try some different types of foods. For example, I tried beef shortbreads recently to keep it interesting. So yeah, be prepared to try new things if you're going to start the carnivore diet. I think it will help you stay the course. So the third negative about the carnivore diet, so if you're not prepared to try different cuts of meat, then you may have some issues getting the correct minerals and vitamins into your diet. So the carnivore diet, if you're prepared to eat from top to toe, from head to tail so to speak, you're going to be fine, because you're going to get nutrients from things like liver and stuff like that. However, if you're not prepared to try liver, because I know some people don't like it, you might have a few issues with that. The thing about it is though, there are ways around it, but they're quite expensive. For example, you can buy liver capsules off the internet, which I've done myself before, but they are pretty pricey, and it's a solution to the problem. But if you can get yourself to try the proper liver, stuff like that. It's really cheap and it's going to be a better solution for you. So, do I think you should give the Carnivore Diet a go? Yes, I definitely think you should give it a try. What have you got to lose? And talk about losing things. How much weight did I lose this month? Well, at the start of August, I was weighing at 213.8 pounds. So that's all I can see I got on the scales. Yes, so I came in at a weight of 200.4 pounds and a total loss of 13.4 pounds for the month. Almost a stone. So a superb month of weight loss for me. It really paid off doing the Carnivore Diet. So yeah, if you think I'd give it a go, why not give it a try? It could work really well for you. And for me going forward, since the start of September, I've been back on sort of a keto carnivore diet. I've introduced a few berries here and there, some nuts and some dark chocolate, but still been mainly carnivore for me. And the challenge going forward is to maintain the weight loss and to also build on it.